This is Natalie, and I'm here to share with you guys 3 very powerful tools that we have today to help us get through these chaotic times. The first tool that we have in this 3-dimensional world is our body. The second tool that we have is our mind, our ego, and the third tool, and most powerful tool that we have, is our heart, our soul. So now, how can we use these three tools to have the best experience that we can in life, especially during challenging times like right now? So let's go through them. The first tool is the body. The body is here to help us experience things that we would not be able to experience without a body. So a body allows us to hold hands with people, allows us to grab things like a book or, the remote control of the TV to watch an amazing movie. It allows us to type in, beautiful emails to loved ones. It allows us to, even though we're still at home, walk and exercise and move, etc. It allows us to feel, and experience things. And so it's up to us to choose if we're going to experience pain or if we're going to experience, amazing feelings, right? And emotions through our body. So let's put it at use towards, all those beautiful things that we would not be able to experience without a body. Number 2, I said, is your mind or your ego. Now, we tend to allow the mind or the ego to take control of things. But the soul, the heart, is in command. The mind is just here to understand what the soul is saying, pay attention and listen to what the soul is saying, and then execute rationally in the 3-dimensional world what the soul is commanding. So now, how do you know if it's your soul commanding or your ego or mind commanding? It's pretty simple. You have to ask yourself the question, am I asking from a place of fear or am I acting, from a place of love? So if you're acting from a place of fear, you'll know right away. And so instead you need to observe and you need to identify what's the fear behind, but really go deep down. What is the fear pattern I have deep down? And you need to, of course, dissolve that pattern, which I will share with you guys on another video, how you can do that. Identify those fears and dissolve them. But not only you have to do that, you also have to ask yourself then the question, instead of, if I was acting from a place of love, what would I do right now? And make sure that you're always executing through your mind from a place of love, of certainty, of truth, of powerful, limitless, infinite possibility. So again, do not let your ego confuse you. You are in control. By you, I mean your consciousness, your soul, which is your infinite you, not your 3-dimensional you that will go away when we all die. I'm talking about the infinite you, which is your soul. So the last tool we have, as I mentioned, is the soul. You can access the soul through connecting to your heart. Your heart. When you're connected to your heart, you're connected to your soul. You're connected to the source. You're connected to your infinite power. You're connected to your higher self. You're connected to God, universe, whatever you may want to call it, that consciousness, infinite wisdom and consciousness that we all have. So it is important that we use that tool. Now, it's difficult when there's so much outer noise, right? So much outer fear, outer, confusion. But you have to truly learn to turn down completely that outer confusion, noise, and voice, and find that inner voice instead. Connect to the inner voice. So there are many techniques you can do to connect to that inner voice, right? You have to be grounded, you have to connect to the heart. of the earth and to your heart. And when you are connected, all you have to do is ask a question and listen. You ask a question and you listen. So as you practice that over and over, you will receive clearer answers, quicker answers, precise answers, and they can come in different forms. They can come through visions, inner voice, very strong feeling, or simply an inner knowing of what to do next, right? The 4 intuitive gifts that we all have. So use the 3 tools we have today to make the best out of this living. I promise you, it is a wonderful, wonderful journey. And remember, it's a journey, not a destination. I hope this video helps, and I will see you guys very soon.